Weird. Hi, welcome back. Oh, but weird. Why isn't he moving? Weird. How curious. You gotta wonder why they don't like to move. It just stinks that way when they don't move. Hi, welcome back to the show. Hopefully I got you with that one. Were you expecting this lovely one? Well, but yes, welcome back to the show. We've got something really special planned today. This time. Oh, yes, indeed. Nope, I can't grab anything. Anyway. But yes, I have revamped one of my characters with a friend's help. But, welcome back, indeed. Today we are doing something very special. It is episode 25. So I decided to get a little bit more, well dressed. But we are going on a little adventure for Area 51. Ooh, the most famous base of America. This is going to be fun. Shall we go and explore and see what is and what there is to learn? Welcome to Conspiracies, Theories, or More Than You Believe. Here we go. Alrighty then. Area 51. Alrighty. Alien enthusiasts gather in the... Oh my gosh, this is that one moment when everybody was gathered in Area 51. Hold on. Is this really it? Oh, it is. Let's read it anyway. I don't know if any of you guys remember back in I think it was either 2018 or 2020 when a large number of individuals went to the storming of Area 51. You guys wouldn't make it fucking 5 feet. Sorry. There's a reason that we can't really go in there. I'll explain that after the episode. But here we go. So, Rachel, this person's name is Rachel. September 19th, recruiters, UFO enthusiasts began descending on the rural Nevada on Thursday near a secret U.S. military installation known as Area 51. Long rumored to house government secrets about alien life, and with local authorities hoping the visitors were coming in peace. Wow, I can't believe I found this. This is going to be interesting. I didn't expect to find this article, but of course it's going to be one of these stupid articles. Grab, you bastard! Okay. Residents of Rachel, Nevada, a remote desert... Okay, actually, I stand corrected. We're talking about Rachel, Nevada. So, my bad. Rachel, Nevada, a remote desert town of 50 people about 12 miles outside the base, worry their community might be overwhelmed by... This has nothing to do with conspiracy. Hold on. Is this really old? One moment. Fine, I'll read it regardless. Even though this is a bunch of hullabaloo. Me. This is that stupid bullshit article on that one motion that I talked about a moment ago. Okay. Worried that their community might be overwhelmed by unruly crowds touring out in response to a recent viral social media invitation to storm Area 51, which actually is really not the best of ideas because I'll let you guys. I'll tell you a little bit more after we get past this first article. Well, maybe after both articles. Okay, the man behind this planned gathering, the date for which was never explained, worries about a possible humanitarian humanitarian disaster. In Rachel, which lacks a grocery store or even gasoline station. Nevertheless, dozens of visitors began arriving on Thursday outside the town's only business and extraterrestrial. I can't say that. Okay, it's a tourist town in a way. Motel restaurant called it's a tourist attraction area restaurant called Little Alley Inn. Parking themselves in cars, tents, and campers. A fire truck was stationed nearby. This is gonna be boring. Area 51 was shrouded in secrecy for decades. Why do I feel like I missed something? Oh, they just said that a fire truck was nearby. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Area 51 was shrouded in secrecy for decades, stoking conspiracy theories that it housed the remnants of a flying saucer and the bodies of its alien crew from a supposed unidentified flying object crashed in Roswell, New Mexico in 1927. The U.S. government did not confirm the base's existence until 2013, when it released a CIA, I will be reading that next, of saying the site was used to set up top-secret spy planes. I will be explaining that a bit too after this. Rachel and its surroundings have long collaborated their place in the UFO lore as a tourist draw a 98-mile, 158-kilometer road running through the area is dubbed the Extraterrestrial Highway, a proposed hotbed of UFO sightings. In June, California college study Matty Roberts posted a fictitious Facebook invitation exhorting the public at large to run into Area 51 on foot, which is not a good idea at all. Period. That's not a good idea. Regardless, it's not a good idea. See them aliens was her little quote. When more than 1 million people expressed interest, the U.S. Air Force oh my gosh, I need to learn how to speak. Had mobilized. My gosh. Okay, pretty much the Air Force mobilized, seeking not to breach the gates at the military base, which it said it is still used to test combat aircraft to train personnel. I still think there's other things behind those gates that they don't want us to know about. Stop it, you stupid drift! Okay, here we go. Pain in the ass. I hope you're enjoying this little show. Okay. Alien Stock is the title of the next section. Roberts then teamed up with Coney West, co-owner of the Little Al Inn, to plan a music festival in Richard Dub, Alien Stock, to entertain the expected crowds. Okay, at least they were trying to do something outside of things. In early September, however, Roberts disastrously disassociated himself from the Rachel event, saying it was poorly organized and he feared it could devolve into a public safety crisis. I wouldn't doubt it. Roberts insisted helping stage in an alternate Alien Stock set to take place Thursday night 150 miles away in Las Vegas. Good job. That actually was a good spot to pick. Beer brand that's a mouthful. Beer brand Bud Light signed on as a sponsor and signed limited editions green beer cans featured alien heads. I love how they always go with the alien and green. It's always a fun way of hiding the truth. I gotta fix the camera. One moment. Sorry, I just want to pull the camera back just a little, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Pull the camera back just a little bit. I gotta get more of a notion out. I do hope you're enjoying, though. Anyway, I am curious, though. That'd be actually kind of cool to have those green cans of Bud Light. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a keepsake. I'm collector's edition of something. Yeah. Oh my. About 40 miles east of Rachel, another small town, Hico, Nevada, planned a separate event called Storm Area 51 Base Camp. Oh my gosh. I can't remember reading about this stupid damn scenario that they were trying. This was national news, by the way. If you guys want to look up a fun, stupid little thing that people were just, I don't know, dude. It's not a good idea to raid this particular base. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't believe I'm actually reading this. This stuff that I'm reading actually was not conspiracy. All this crap that I'm reading right now actually happened. So I'm gonna actually let you know that right now. I can't believe I'm reading this stupid article. It's okay. The next article will be a lot better, a lot less ridiculous. Anyway, at a gift shop dubbed the Alien Research Center, organized promised musicians, artists, and prominent ufologists? Oh, UFOology. Wow, they actually have a word for UFO studies? I mean, people that study too much? Ufologist? Oh well. By Thursday, had sold 3.2 thousand tickets. According to Linda Looney, manager of the shop, quote, this whole thing has been a shock to this little community, end quote. She said on Thursday, adding that organized had hired 15 secret security guards and a private ambulance and ordered 80 portable toilets. 80. Jeez. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited. Wow, at least they were excited about something. Jeepers, 80 toilets. Whew. I'm sure those guys were having a fun time. Okay, to expect influx of alien hunters prompted Lincoln County, encompassing Rachel and Hikio, to draft an emergency declaration that could be invoked if needed to call in help from the state. Oh, so they were just getting ready just in case. Like, I get it, I mean, I'm not saying that, things would have gone too nuts, but hey, have the National Guard on standby because you never know if things are gonna get a little chaotic. Good thing nothing really did, though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it almost seems like this type of thing freaking almost went under the radar of late. Oh wow. Self-professional alien fan Stephen Ray said he had traveled to the region with a friend from Colorado, only to encounter a heavy law enforcement presence that was keeping visitors away from the base. Yes, they have a very heavy law enforcement. The security on that base is very, very tight niche. I will get into that a little bit after the second article. I don't think we'll be able to storm it this time, end quote, he said in Yoku. Why even freaking try to begin with? Man, the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office said visitors should expect a large presence of law enforcement. Authorities urge everyone to bring ample supplies of food, water, and fuel. The officer's website of Rachel was likewise discouraged and urged well-be revelers to stay away. I mean, this was quite the event. I won't lie. This was a interesting event that happened. There was a lot of people that were trying to be ready for this little thing. It was weird. If any event still happens, it is going to be a pretty sad affair with no bands, no food, very little infrastructure, and a lot of unhappy campers. That's probably pretty true. It said, reported by Louis Ridgewin in Rachel, Nevada, edition by Steve Garman and Dan Grubler. Yeah, that is the end of that first article. I completely forgot that I can't believe that I actually forgot that. I forgot that they were actually going to try that at some point to storm the base. There was only a few thousand people that actually showed up, though. Actually, now moving on, we are going to the second article. So here we go to the second article. Okay, the second article is CIA acknowledges its mysterious Area 51 testing site for first time. Okay. Now, August 16th. Oh, I'm so sorry. My dog was barking at something. I think my brother must be home. Okay, moving on. August 16th. National Security, Scholar. Wait, Scholar? Oh, I can't really read that name correctly. At George Washington University, have some good news and have bad news for UFO buffs. The United States government has finally confirmed the existence of Area 51 in Nevada, but it makes no mention of a little green man or alien spaceship. Okay, on that little note, real quick, just FYI, this is a bullshit cover letter. Because they have to acknowledge it at this point with how much it's gone about. They couldn't hide it for the last 70 years to begin with, because there is much more to this information than meets the eye. And I will get into that after this little article. So, here we go. The government acknowledges the existence of the mysterious aviation site known as Area 51, a remote, isolated, about 80 miles northwest of Las Vegas in a newsly declassified CIA history. Oh my gosh, why are they barking so much right now? Now? I'm so sorry. Give me one moment. I've got to go check this. Okay, I am so sorry for that. I really apologize. Apparently it was the neighbors. I'm sorry. Jeepers, it was live too. This is fun. Okay, moving on. So, they acknowledge the base's existence and such. Here we go. 80 miles southwest Los Angeles. 88 newly declassified CIA history of its U-2 spy plane program. Wow, great name, guys. Great way to hide the truth in a little name. Oh my gosh. They're not going to make mention of the actual vehicles that they have. No. They're not going to do that. Okay. After decades of extreme secrecy surrounding the site, stoking conspiracy theorists about UFOs and experiments on alien spacecraft, the CIA lifts its veil on the Area 51 in response to a public record request from George Washington University scholars in Washington, D.C. Published and released online on Thursday by University National Security Archives, a 400-page CIA historian contains the first deliberate official reference to the Area 51, also known as Groom Lake. Wow, Groom Lake. That's a weird name. Groom Lake? Ew. That's kind of a weird name. Ugh. I don't like that name. I really don't like that name. Ugh. As a site developed by the intelligence agency in the 1950s to test fly the high altitude U-2 reconnaissance plane. Oh yeah, yeah. Great lie. Great lie. Like, what do you mean you don't agree with it? I don't bloody fucking agree with it because it's actually fucking a hoax. They're just trying to cover something up here. No, they're not. Yeah, they are. They're trying to cover up the real vehicles that they're actually working on because they have to. Eh. Come on, give me. Hold on. I've got little. I think I made that too big. Anyway. Other top secret aircraft were tested there later, including the supersonic reconnaissance A-12 aircraft, codenamed Oxcart, and the F-117 stealth ground attack jet, and archive senior fellow Jeffrey Richardson, who asked for the CIA U-2 history in 2005. A newly revised document restored numerous references to the Area 51. Newly revised? More like, oh, let's cover more shit up. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this article. That had been reduced in the early versions was furnished by CIA a few weeks ago, he said. Oh, really? Reduced in earlier versions? You mean we are covering our tracks and here's some bullshit to feed your lovely appetites? It's the first time that there has been a senior level decision on to acknowledge the term Area 51 in its specific location. He told Reuters on Friday. Chapter 2 of the CIA History Reconnaissance counts how Richard Basil, a CIA officer, then overseeing development of the U-2 plane by Lockheed, and is first spotted the site on an aerial scouting mission over Nevada in April 1955. Accompanied by an Air Force officer and 2 others. Wow. Guys, they might be declassified now, but they could also be telling us a big bunch of bullshit at the same time. The 4 men landed their plane near an old abandoned airstrip at the edge of a salt flat known as Groom Lake near the northeast corner of Nevada test site. The nuclear proving ground, then controlled by the Atomic Energy Commission. Oh yeah, that was the first. That was the first true nuclear test. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Here we go. We've got a little bit, well, if they say it's actual information, I don't know if I believe that. Ideal testing site. Oh, look, I love how they use the word ideal. You mean cover up for another cover up? Wow. Jeez. Give me the damn stick. Okay. The group agreed that Groom Lake would make an ideal site for testing the U-2 and training its pilots. Basil subsequently asked the Atomic Energy Commission to add the area to its Nevada real estate holding and the account set. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. That's a large sum of money that they actually have in their pocket. The Atomic Energy Commission? Ooh, those guys, oof, their pockets are lined. Or should I say overflowing? Yeah, they're rich. Anyway, AEC Caramel Admiral Louis Stress readily agreed, and President Eisenhower also approved the addition of his strip of wasteland. And yeah, this commission, the Atomic Energy Commission, I think they might still be around because, I mean, we need somebody to keep track of that type of stuff. Okay. Also approving the additional known by its map um, des, um designation as Area 51 to the Nevada test site, and document says to make the barren new facility seem more appealing to its workers, managers of the U2 program double the facility, dubbed it Paradise Ranch. Okay, these names are really weird. Like, seriously, really? Really? Which was later shortened to the ranch. I wonder why. Because Paradise sounds great on a nuclear site. My gosh. Wow. Whew, I'm actually learning something tonight. Here's where the conspiracy side of the show is in play. And also where I think I've got a big... I need to get a bullshit button because I smell bullshit. Okay, moving on. Photos of the site and nearly declassified map outlining the labeling of the location were also included in the document. Richardson said he could recall at least 2 previous government documents in which an incident referenced to Area 51 appeared, but he assumed these were inadvertent. Inadvertent because they weren't important because they were devoid of any other details or context. Weird. Weird. We've got references of things that appeared for this area, but we're not gonna tell you. Yeah, that's how it goes. The multiple detailed references in Area 51 in the latest CIA account, the documents index lists at least 12 mentions, show that they were deliberate, he said. Oh, look, they even spell it out for us. Deliberate. They deliberately did something. Oh, weird. The intelligence agency had little to say about the disclosure. Of course they had little to say because there's somebody else telling them to go, shh, because there's something else in there. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Gimme. Okay. You guys ready for the icing on the cake? That'll be after this last little notion. Okay. Quote, what readers of the CIA study will find is that the CIA test its U-2 and A-12 reconnaissance aircraft at the site in Nevada, sometimes referred as Area 51. CIA spokesman Edward Price said what readers won't find are any references to aliens or other conspiracy theories left to the realm of science fiction. I find that funny how you guys play it out so well. You guys know exactly how to give everybody what they want to hear. And then at the same time, you tell them the truth by putting it in a lie. Oh, I love you assholes, because guess what? You guys just point out directly. Because the aliens, or should I say AKA demons, and conspiracies about Area 51, which also includes the areas upon which of enclosures that you assholes have, because you're not trying to keep people from coming in, you're trying to keep something from getting out, because you guys have something that a lot of people don't know about. Moving on. Among more sensational pieces of UFO conspiracy lore linked to the Area 51 is that the remnants of a flying saucer that supposedly my ass, it crashed. There's people that have pieces of it still to this day. And they don't want to talk about it because they know that that particular type of material is so malleable, so easily moldable. What was it? A farmer said that he was able to cut it with a knife and then it would go back to normal. Like he could mold it together, almost like it was like a solid liquid, a liquid that was a solid, a baseline that's in between. I mean, Wow, could you imagine that? Imagine something that has a ability to be so hard, but almost like liquid at the same time. Sorry, just there's just too much more behind this. We brought to site for reverse engineer experience that attempted to replicate the extraterrestrial spacecraft. Richardson said that the CIA document makes no mention of any such theories. Do you know why they make no mention? Because they were told not to make mention of what's actually truly going on in there. Like, oh, I don't know, the TR3B, anti-gravitational. This lovely thing. Look at it. Look at it. This lovely thing, the TR3B anti-gravitational spacecraft for dimensional travel only. Oh, but that's not true. Oh, look it up. TR3B. It is legitimately not. It's technically, they literally put it in air quotes. Does not truly exist on a government website. Legitimately, a government website legitimately says does not truly exist. I call bullshit. I say this does exist. This does. And I don't really care who fucking says otherwise because fuck it. It exists. I know it does. Like, oh, but have you seen it? But that's the thing. That's the thing. Oh, you have to see it. We have evidence of it. But every damn time we get close to actually seeing the real evidence, it gets snatched away. Because they're not able to cover every angle. That's why they don't like certain apps lately. Because certain apps, people are being able to use that to actually catch the unseen and the unexplainable lately. Which is badass if you ask me. Sorry, I'm not trying to get off track. It's just there is so much more going on. Give me the stick. Hold on. But there is still so much more going on in today's world that we don't truly understand. And what's really down there? Let me tell you. Let me tell you what's really down there. Okay, so I was watching a little documentary on YouTube. They were. I should have actually probably pulled that up somewhere. I'm gonna have to go through all my videos and add it to the description. I'll do that. Anyway, so this one guy goes in to do some investigating upon Area 51, and he finds a few individuals who legitimately actually were able to get access to the paperwork that goes into Area 51. So, like, the forms, like, okay, I'm just using this as a reference, but like the forms that they had to sign for Area 51, and yes, this does say little bitch form. Sorry, it's just in Neos we love to do gags and memes and jokes. Anyway, so but yeah, forms. And what the form said for one particular section, which really caught my attention with what the guy said, was this. He said that by no means, whatever individual signed on for this little access. Hold on, my cat's on my PC. Come here. Get down. Okay. Anyway, so he said, bullshit. Stupid tracking. Okay. What he said is this. He said, you cannot use the Lord's name in vain, even under a cuss word, around these beings. Huh. Why is that? Why is it you can't say the word Jesus Christ in a facility like that? Why? Why wouldn't that work? Why would that be? Or is it maybe because they're demons and not aliens? Dimensional beings? Not spacemen? Because that's the only way truly to travel. Dimensions. Oh, but that doesn't make sense. I'll We'll just have to pro quo you over to one of my earlier episodes. I think it was 13 or jeepers, I gotta remember where that was. But I talked about the Ark of the Covenant and how that actually it's technically an energy source. It produces an energy wave. Things are dimensional. Think about it. Right? Sorry. Just had to ask the dragon. I know he's not going to respond. Anyway, but what do you all think? I think it's a bunch of bullshit, to be honest. I think they just wanted to get it out there to get it out of the way, so that way they can just keep up the little secrecy of what's truly in there, which is just holding back demons. Oh, and giants. Oh, did I say that? Yes, they have giants and Nephilim in there. That's another reason why you can't say the word Jesus Christ, because that name is above all other names, and they hate that name. Period. They hate it. That's why in the form it states you cannot even cuss the name. You can't even cuss the name. That's where I think it's more demons and Nephilim and giants, because they don't like that name. That's what's in Area 51. It's a containment area, not to be trifled with. Not to be trifled with. And yes, the vehicles that they do use actually were replicated from a crash. I still don't know how that crash even happened. But yes, there was survivors. Oh, but they were little. Yeah, those are called the Greys. And then right above the Greys is, I think it was the Dregs. And then above Dregs is Draconians. Ooh, you don't want to fuck with Draconians. Those motherfuckers are fire. Those damn things. You want to talk about lizard people, look up Draconians. Those are the assholes that are in a lot more places than you think. And then above the Draconians are the Anunnaki. But the Anunnaki are trying to get us out of this bullshit situation that we're in. But that's a completely different tale, which I will tell maybe later this week. So, but thank you. But what do you all think? Conspiracy? I think not. Theory? Maybe. I think it's more than you believe. Take care now. Don't let the demons come about.